when the thing is rolling?
Yes.
Oh, they can hear us now.
Yeah, they can hear us.
Okay.
We should put music to that instead.
No.
Yeah, because I think music will make it way more fun.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll do that for you, Daniel.
Thank you. Well, it'd be great that you did something.
Yeah.
Oh, review starting now. Oh, I made a logo.
Oh my god.
Anyway, hello everyone. Daniel, Tiffany, and Phil here from the Wish You Were Beer Show. Thank you for joining us as always. As you see along the bottom of the screen, we're huge on TikTok. We're currently live on TikTok from a backstage reference, which means you can only see Tiffany and I.
Yep.
And I apologize. You get to see our secret cooler where all our beer comes from. It's
really nice behind the scenes. I mean,
it's amazing.
Like, you know, like when you see well, you probably don't know this, but when like actors on Broadway, like when they're backstage and they film the stage or they film things happening backstage, that's what you're getting right now.
That's exactly what it is. And correct, Katie, Tiffany and I are married and we're very old. Thank you for bringing it up. I hate that for you. Phil, you're still in New Jersey, I assume. You haven't moved yet.
Nope, still in New Jersey.
Don't worry about that.
2 shows in a row in the same location. It's a new record.
2 shows, no bathtub.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm proud of that for you.
I do have a tub here, though. I could do a show in the tub for old times.
Can you please do a show from the tub for old time's sakes?
Yeah, I think so.
I would love that.
Next episode, get ready.
Yes.
I'm gonna run a bubble bath.
Oh. I mean, that's
not what I was expecting.
That would be
Gotta keep my nips bubbled. Yeah, I don't want to get knocked down a peg on YouTube for adult content.
Trust me, the only thing YouTube wants to do is peg you. Hold on. Never mind.
That's a weird name for a prostitute.
I do. Look, I did just join, and I was in the bath. You're not alone, my guy. All right, so good. You're still in New Jersey.
How can I focus knowing Andrew was in the bath? I mean, now that's in my head.
It's quite a visual.
I don't wish it were my worst enemy.
Yeah.
Have you? Do you have beer with you currently, or you decided not to drink on the show anymore?
No, I am drinking. If y'all were here 2 weeks ago, I'm drinking another whacking day because I just wanted to say that again. So I had a 4-pack of it, and it's a stout, so I don't drink them too often. So I was like, hey, here we go. Knock this one out again. I'll just do it during the show.
I'm for it.
So
I'm for it. And we're excited tonight. We do have a guest on the show that we're going to chat with. But I did want to touch on one thing before we bring Mike in. Today is Virginia Beer Day.
Yes.
Like for the whole state of Virginia, which is always exciting because I like holidays that involve things that I do every day anyway.
And he lives here.
And I live in Virginia. Yeah. And I love beer. So this is an exciting one for me. So I'm a whore for the industry. So they put out a glass for it as well. So most of the breweries,
into it.
Yeah, most of the breweries in our area were doing a $5 for the glass, and it includes your first pour, which is fun. Oh God, sorry, wow. I just opened this beer and it never does that. It never happens to me. It went everywhere.
It did. It almost got me.
Yeah, y'all almost got to see the first time something from me went on Tiffany's face.
This show is already canceled.
Yes, I love it. But again, so Virginia Beer Day, it was exciting for me because I'll take any excuse to drink a Virginia beer, not Virginia Beer Company. Katie, I see you out there. VBC, we do love. And Tiffany is having a VBC beer in celebration of it. Which beer are you having?
Oh, yes. I am having their Pearlie's ESB. It is delicious. It's an English.
I love that beer.
Special bitter.
Yes.
Yeah. So, they have re-released it again as they do.
They do it a couple of times a year, and we rack through it pretty quickly.
And it is so good. It is one of my favorites.
Yep. And I've decided, because I was there earlier, I put no pre-thought into the show, but I was at 1700 today for this event, and so I'm having a 1700 beer. I'm having the Present Arms, which is a pale ale. Also delicious, nice, good 5.5%, which I'm a huge fan of. The can art you can see on the page there. You can meet the artist, but the whole kicker with this is that $1 from every glass sale goes to a scholarship fund that puts people through a brewery training process. Basically, if you're interested in the industry, you want to become a brewer, you come from a background that you have no idea, you want to improve your brewing,
as a home brewer.
Yep.
It's a lot.
It's basically a way to go to actual beer festivals, actual beer school, and my person and Tiffany's person who drink a lot of beer will pay for a portion of it.
Doesn't Seth teach at that?
Oh God, I hope not. I had respect for it until I found out Seth from Coastal may teach there. Never mind. Scratch that. You don't want it, Dewey.
Canceling. Taking it off.
Canceling.
Done.
Canceling. Twan,
Okay.
I don't want to know what I said right.
I'm nervous that our guest is currently just walking around, moving his camera around.
Nothing makes me happier than that. He's finding a good place in the restaurant right now. It's a little quieter, a little chiller.
Is he?
Or he's doing the opposite.
Or he's jerking off. Yeah, I know. Could go either way.
Use the bathroom, I think. I think
oh, don't worry. Jack's here, though.
Yay.
Nice hat. Jack works for Big Ugly. We brewed a beer with Big Ugly last week. Details to come. It's going to be exciting.
TBD.
Anyway, TBD. Hate to creed you people, but we're about to take you higher. All right. All right. So all jokes aside, we do have a guest on the show tonight. Again, it's a good friend of mine, Mike. He owns a restaurant in Poquoson where I spend a fair amount of time because I'm a worthless piece of shit and I have a drinking problem.
Or just used to work in that city.
Oh, is that how it's
working on his drinking problem is what he's
working on a thing?
Really, I just work from home and I don't think I'd want to listen to me either.
Now, Mike's a good friend of ours. He owns a restaurant and specializes in bourbon, beers, and burgers. He has an amazing bourbon collection, none of which I can drink because if you've ever met me and you've met me when I drink bourbon, I turn into a person that thinks that I know karate and I'm 6'8". That's not a good look for me.
No, that's Daniel Dar.
At 6'2", like I am.
I am 6 foot.
Don't worry, the internet doesn't know how short I am.
My height.
They can tell. Unless you got one of those real short torsos with the long legs.
What's funny
is
funny you should bring that up. You can't even see my legs. I don't know if that's good or bad, actually.
He just wanted to prove that he wasn't wearing pajamas this time.
Don't worry, TikTok knows that because they're at a straight crotch shot.
They really
for me.
can.
Yeah, it's the worst angle ever, and I'm just gonna let them have it.
That's what you can get over there.
Yeah.
So,
That's the kind
if you
of
follow us on
content.
TikTok, you get some of this. If you follow us on Instagram, you get really polished and nice stuff. If you follow our live shows,
You
it's
get
kind
what
of
you
a
get.
it's kind of a mix.
It is a what's the flavor of the day with all of our attitudes.
All right, so
I think he fell asleep, so we should probably
he's getting there. He got a big day tomorrow, and I assume he's already drank today as well. So, Mike, we're gonna bring you in a second. We're gonna roll a very special clip that's only for guests. It's really highly produced. I think Phil made it.
Yeah.
Yes. Tiffany's standing up for you, Phil. I think it's a cool clip while it was rolling.
Mike, welcome to the show.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
Hey, real quick, while we're here, I got to get some admin done. Okay, I got 3 different bartenders up here saying that Daniel has some open tabs.
Uh-oh.
Still?
Yeah.
Now that's got to be false because that's my greatest fear in life.
3 different ones. It was just one. I'd be like, no, I don't think it. But it's 3 of them. So
I don't trust them.
As soon as this ends, if you don't mind, just come over and
I'll drive right over there. Actually, fuck it. I'll just see you tomorrow for lunch and I'll settle up.
You also left one of your kids as collateral there for some reason, so you got to pick them up too.
Oh shit, that would make a lot of sense actually.
Get off the quiet.
So, Mike, you're obviously in the restaurant, right?
Yeah, I am. It's we've had a good summer. It's a little busier than the last couple summers, so the word's getting out. So
Nice.
I thought I'd come in here and be nice and quiet, but there's quite a few drinkers in here, and you know, drinkers, they talk a little louder than they are used to.
That doesn't
Never met 'em.
sound accurate.
Mike, I'd appreciate if you just kick them out. Just
This is a
this is
very
really
important
this is
show.
really important. Our 6 viewers are much more important than whatever money you're making right now. So just kick them out. Thanks.
I saw you guys talking about what you're drinking. I got Afterglow, which
Nice.
is Sprocket.
Yeah, that's their hazy, right?
Yeah, it's delicious. I've had this on tap for a while now. It's pretty good.
We're trying to catch up with Afterglow. I talk to Josh all the time, and we're like, man, we should get together and like you should come on the show and we should make a beer and hang out. And then we see each other like a year later. I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I met Josh actually maybe a year and a half ago. I was down there brewery hopping, and I think it was like right after they had opened, or they've been open they're relatively new down there. But,
Yeah, they're a little over a year now.
But I haven't seen them since or anything like that. But
Okay.
what a great little spot they got.
Yeah, they got a really pretty spot. Now
Mike, are you normally hitting up hazies, or is that just a thing?
Yeah, I'm an IPA guy, and you know, there's so many
you like
different
going hiking
IPAs.
and you like doing that sort of shit. IPA.
I'm sorry, what's that?
You're a big hiker.
No, I'm not a hiker. No. I'm a fat, lazy, old retired Navy guy.
Oh, IPA drinker. Yeah.
Oh, okay. The other
I'm not a
IPA.
hiker.
Yeah. Okay.
I love the smell of fresh cut grass, so maybe that's why I like it. Because I'm in my 50s, so that old man stuff. Like,
God,
that's
you're
what turns me
50s.
on these days.
So, okay, so you're retired Navy, right? You touched on that already, right? What, someone knows you. Yeah, Mike hiking.
Yeah.
So what got you into the game you're in? So again, it's bourbon mainly, but obviously you make killer burgers, great beer selection. What got you into that game to begin with?
I did 30 years in the Navy, and I just really like to get kicked in the nuts a lot. So I'm like, well, I'm out of the Navy now, so how can I get kicked in the nuts open a restaurant.
Start a restaurant.
Yeah, that's what I've learned. Like that.
Is that on the menu, Mike?
No, it's pretty much just understood. Like, come in here and kick me in the nuts, and it's all good. It's all
I
right.
believe it's called Mikey.
I'll Rojimbo you for it.
No, I just wanted to do, 30 years working for the government. I wanted to do something else, and this kind of fell in my tracks. And it was really rough the first year, but we've been open 2.5 years now, and it's kind of running itself for the most part. Knock on wood, and it's been really good.
So now you guys do, like, in the beer community, we have a shit ton of mug clubs and stuff like that. You have a similar thing for the bourbon club where you're at, correct?
Yeah, we try. I mean,
I know.
I'm failing at that. We started off, we had a really good bourbon club, and I had somebody running it for me, and he had to back out because of life and kids, and the schedule gets full, and I've not been able to keep up with it. I've recently got re-addicted to golf, so I'm like, bourbon club or golf, I'm gonna go hit some balls. But
you need to get the word out and be like,
Oh,
there's a new president position for this mug club. If you're interested, you just
I actually have a couple. That's a great point, but I have a couple candidates that are interested, and I'm like, you know what? Let's sit down, talk, and the bourbon club is actually
delegate
really
that
good.
stuff out, man. You didn't get time for that. You got to golf.
I know. Well, once you're addicted to golf, like it's a drug. It's a drug. It's hard to.
Phil's a golfer.
Yeah,
I get that.
But
Mike,
I got to get ready to run it.
You're not drinking IPAs out on the course, are you?
What's that?
You're not drinking IPAs out on the course, are you?
No. I take the game too serious. Now I get to the turn and I'm sucking. Now I'll grab a couple of Mick Ultras or a Bloody Mary, but never an IPA out in that heat. No way.
No, I was gonna say you're dead by hole 6. If
yeah. I mean, my game's dead by 6,
name.
but I don't need to be dead by 6.
I love it. So now who's the burger background for you? Because I eat a burger at your place with some regularity and they're fucking stellar.
I'm telling you, we lucked into that. That was
really?
I found a seasoning mix when I was long time ago when I was doing smoked barbecue at home, and I started putting it on everything. And when I came in here and we hired a chef, and we're like, okay, we want to focus on burgers because burgers, everybody loves a burger and a beer or bourbon on the side, but lucked into some really good recipes, and I really think our burgers are better than anywhere. But I'll be honest. I didn't open this place because I thought I had a good burger. I opened this place because I wanted somewhere to drink in Poquoson. Like, because the watering hole that was in here before closed down. I'm like, oh God, where am I going to go now? Like, well, I might as well open something. But we got lucky and had a really good burger that I think can compete against anybody's.
Mike, tell me about these burgers, because I'm one of the people on this that has not had one of your burgers. Are we talking thick burgers? Are we talking gourmet? Are we talking messy backyard burgers? What are we talking?
Well, they're craft burgers. We chose to go with 6 ounces versus 8 ounces. A lot of places like, hey, we got a half-pound burger. Like, if you want to eat meatloaf, there's ways to eat meatloaf, right? So we use fresh Virginia raised beef. It's never been frozen. We can cook it to order. I eat my burgers red. That's how good this meat is. Lots of flavor. So, but all the toppings are house made. We got a bourbon bacon jam we do in house. We do our bourbon barbecue sauces in house. So our ranch is in. So all these burgers are topped with. Obviously, we're not growing our own lettuce, tomatoes, mustard, and ketchup, but we everything else we're doing in house. So it's fresh. It's got full of flavor, and lots of seasoning. Us white folks, we get a bad rap about seasoning. So
About not being able to season some shit.
Girl,
Girl,
here we're seasoning. So
You're
good.
You're talking like a little bit of salt, a little pepper. Is that what we're talking? Because that's crazy.
I can't tell you the secrets. But it's more than salt. But yeah.
Several years of shame and guilt as well. Now, so I'm a whore for the industry. I love a good burger. Obviously, I found y'all probably about a year ago now at this point. And I spent a fair amount of time there. I love your food. I love that you have 5 taps, even though you're a bourbon place. Because, again, I can't just go rack bourbons. I'm glad people
I
can.
don't know a lot of people who can.
I give you a hint. There's a lot of people that come in there while I'm there at lunch with rack bourbons. And it's important.
I mean, bourbon was, the reason we went with bourbon. One of the reasons, I love it.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, I never had an old fashioned until I opened this place because I was just a straight, neat bourbon guy at that point. But you could see everybody running to the ABC store for a drop. It's like Pokemon for adults. And, I knew there was a crowd there. If we had the right stuff on the wall, people will come. And we literally get people from Virginia Beach and Williamsburg just to come see what we, hey, heard you have this or you have that. So bourbon is a big draw. There's a, I learned a long time ago. I was always a golfer, and then I ran one marathon, right? And so when I was training for that, I found another bubble of the world that was a bunch of runners, and they know everything about running and nothing about golf. And I had a little bit about running. I'm not a runner, don't get me wrong, but bourbon has got its own little bubble that these people are just chasing it and they're trading it and they're they just are enthusiasts and they can speak it way better than I can. But I knew that bubble was strong, and I'm like, we'll throw that in there because originally it was just going to be a burger joint, and I said, no, let's make it a bourbon joint with burgers, and it's kind of a speakeasy feel. You've been in here, you've seen it. Like we got I call it a casual speakeasy vibe that it's a casual spot that is not a rowdy bar, but
correct.
The right mix, I think. So.
Yep. Yeah. Casual.
There you go.
There it is. Yeah. Fuck you.
I'm glad you remembered.
I did. I got excited. I got excited when I saw the casual speakeasy text because Daniel sent me, who we were talking to tonight, and I was like, all right. So I look it up, and when I saw the casual speakeasy, I was like, all right, this I'm interested in.
Yeah, and I came up with that term because we get people, for probably not the first year, but around the second year, people wandering in and going, I haven't been in here yet, and this is not what I was expecting. It's way nicer because we're in a strip mall. That's part of the calculus was how cheap the rent was.
Yeah.
I literally had people complaining like, how are you charging $15 for a burger in a strip mall? And I'm like, well, it's a really good burger. And then the space was decked out properly, and so I got a lot of people coming in and going, wow, this is not what I was expecting. It's like, yeah, it's a little bit more, especially from the outside. My sign, if you drive by, you'll see that it just says 1631. It doesn't say Burgers Bourbon Brew on there. I didn't want it to be the next Five Guys. I didn't want it to, hey, we're going in here to get burgers to go or whatever. I wanted it to be easy eating. Burgers are easy to eat, but I didn't want it to be a dive or high volume where we're just pushing burgers out the door to go. So I didn't put that stuff on there. I figured if people wanted to know what it was, they'd look it up and they would come in. And then when they do come in, they're like, oh, this is not what I was expecting. So that's where I came up with Casual Speakeasy.
And if they wanted to know if you had good steak bites or pork belly bites, though, we
Daniel-
could talk about it.
Daniel brought steak bites.
Yeah, the word of mouth is working. The word of mouth is working. Like I never imagined how good that would work. But yeah,
I could eat your steak bites for fucking breakfast.
I appreciate it. Yeah, we're gonna focus that on our next menu. Actually, our steak.
Nice.
That's good. Yeah, and I think and you're scrolling through that list, but I think on the peninsula up here in Hampton Roads, and maybe all of Hampton Roads.
Yeah.
I mean, we're sitting at about 240 whiskeys on the wall. I don't think anybody has that.
No,
and I would say probably 20% of that is Virginia distilleries. I tried to make a point to, just like our beer taps. Our beer taps are all Virginia breweries. We do have Mick Ultra and we do have Bud Light because even me, I drink Ultra when it's so hot outside, right? Like you got to drink some water and get hydrated. But
water, yeah.
But I wanted to focus on a lot of Virginia stuff, and so we have probably the biggest collection of Virginia distilleries. But overall, at 240 whiskeys on the wall, I think we had the most selection.
This is an absolutely insane bourbon list.
Yeah.
Well, and it's crazy too because I'll send you a video of the fucking death ladder.
Oh God.
When they have to get bourbon from the top, that's like rows deep.
Yeah, you got all the servers and bartenders calling it that now. And I'm like,
the death ladder? Yeah,
it's not that bad.
It's that or the OSHA ladder, one or the other.
Yeah, every time a girl falls off of it and they want
an angel gets her wings.
Yeah, they're like, hey, I might need some workers' comp. I'm like, we need to do a drug test. And they're like, never mind. We're good.
Actually, I think you owe me a bottle of bourbon is all that happened from what I saw.
No, literally today, one of the newer servers like, I had to get up on that death ladder. I'm like, it's not. Stop listening to that guy. He's drunk half the time he's in here. Don't listen to him.
Half the time.
Well, yeah, when he first comes in, he's not drunk. When he leaves, he's drunk. So
little do you know.
I'm reviewing ladder safety at the restaurant.
Yeah, Daniel's the ladder expert in Poquoson, so.
You damn right. Well, it ain't the fire department. Trust me. I met them before. All right. So what do you have coming up in 1631? I know we talk about it with some regularity, but you're always on the hunt for different burgers. You're always looking at I know you sponsor a lot of events locally and doing some other things. Is there anything coming up on the radar or anything that like you're excited about, a different burger? I mean, it's okay if you tell me that you made a Spam burger and it was your idea. Not important. I know I came up with it, but it's fine.
I love some Spam. So, we've talked about Spam probably more than we should, but
Spam should ever be mentioned.
Well, you found the hot spicy Spam.
Have you tried the hot and spicy?
I've not had that yet.
Fucking pick it up. It's at your local grocer, and it's amazing.
I haven't heard.
Yeah, it's a delicacy for sure.
Like that is what you talk about.
I fuck with Spam. All right, but
nothing specific coming up. I do want to get the Bourbon Club back on track this fall. Fall is better for that. Fall and winter, it's cold, it's darker earlier.
Easier to keep it on.
Bourbon Club was real easy to run when we were closed Tuesday, Wednesday because we'd use those nights for events and just come in here when it's closed. Lots of good stuff like bring your own bourbon, bring your own bottle, and we just sit here and share. That's pretty dangerous because then you're drinking for free and you're not going to stop until you've tried everybody's bourbon.
And you're drinking bourbon, not beer.
You have to limit it to no more than 5 or brought.
Right, yeah.
If this was the Wish You a Bourbon show, it would last 5 minutes. And
It'd be like my first marriage.
Yeah.
Sure.
We want to start doing up some, bringing the distillers back. We've had a bunch of the just local or at least Virginia distilleries in here talking. We'll do flights of their stuff. So I want to bring that back in the fall, do some beer and bourbon dinners where, the guys at Casual are real great. We were set up to do something in July, and my apologies, but I fumbled it. Just didn't have time to follow up with it. But I feel like the
too much
fall,
time
winter,
on the golf course, Mike.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I can't lie. That was part of it. But in the fall, and it's darker earlier, we're going to bring some of that stuff back and figure that out. So it'll be good. And as far as like burgers coming up, we just do a limited time each week. We just figure something new out, and it keeps the kitchen kind of fired up. Like, okay, whose turn is it? What do you got? And they'll make something. I'll try it. I'm like, yeah, let's sell that. And it'll be there for a week, and it'll be gone. Either forever or come back later on. And some of them make the main menu eventually. But it's kind of fun letting those guys pull out their creativity for that.
Now, are you gonna do? I know, like a year plus ago, you did do some tap takeover stuff as well.
Oh yeah,
brewery for all 5 taps, all 6 taps. Like, is there any hopes of bringing that back? Like, where hey, I'm gonna work with Leslie Casual, like you just mentioned, and we're gonna put 5 casual beers on draft until the kegs are gone, and then
it's I love the local breweries, right? Like I love going to them, I love drinking that stuff, I love having it on tap.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard because they're small, they don't always carry the same flavor all the time, or they're out, or the distributor just doesn't go get it or whatever. So I ran into some troubles specifically with like Bold Mariner, because they're on the other side of the water, where we did a tap takeover with them. I love those guys. They do a great job out there. But it was just hard to get their beer on tap. And then also I drove across country to take my son to college, and if I'm not here to make sure the tap takeovers are set up, it just didn't happen. But I'd like to bring that back because it's one, I think it helps. We've had Capstan on, we've had Coastal for that. We did Momac, like a bunch of them, just the whole month. Normally a tap takeover is one night. They come in and they're like, and they show up and they're feeding people beer and all the taps. We did it for a whole month at a time, and we did a bunch of breweries that way, and it was going really well. But the time it required for me to manage that was just a little bit too much. So we're definitely getting into a phase of operations that's easier for me to run it, and I think I can bring those back, because where I was getting at was it brings a lot of attention to breweries that people locally don't even know are there. Capstan is a great spot. There's a lot of people here in Poquoson don't even know it's right over there, right over in that spot.
They know where St. George is, but they ain't never been there.
Yeah, exactly.
Right,
So I'd like to bring that back. One, it gives attention to those guys, and then hopefully, obviously, I want attention on us. I'm hoping the breweries are like, hey, don't forget, 1631 has this on all month or something. There are some ABC laws against some of that, but that's what I've learned too, right? Like all the
laws. Come on, man.
So ABC is fun. I can't talk too much shit because then they'll take my license away. But
I've seen your ladder, so don't miss on ABC. Then they call OSHA.
Well, I don't say anything about OSHA, so they don't care about my ladder. But ABC now, like they have so many rules about like what can be on happy hour and what the discounts can be. But then you walk into their space, they're selling stuff on discount and like 2-for-1s, and like, oh, isn't that interesting that you guys can sell stuff like that, but you have many restrictions that I can't do that. But okay, whatever. But I'm not talking about ABC. If they're watching, like, no, I'm your biggest supporter. Don't worry. Like, don't shut me down.
Phil loves to make a shirt for episodes. He's going to make you a Death Ladder shirt. I hope you're ready.
You got to get a picture of the actual Death Ladder, though. Daniel will send you one. It's got to be the actual Death Ladder, or it doesn't work.
Daniel has a photo of it already, but if not, you don't have one?
No,
he didn't send one to OSHA yet.
I'm not even involved with OSHA.
I don't know. I feel like you're OSHA's biggest fan. I don't know. Fanboy OSHA.
Sorry for being a fan of safety, Mike. Jesus.
Like, I'm a fan of getting shit done. Let's go.
There you go.
I was in the Navy, not the
Jack is like, I'll make you a house beer. Fuck around and find out. I love it.
Have it on draft all the time.
All right. I have one other question for you as well. I know you got a big day tomorrow, so
big golf day. Big golf day, by the way.
That's what I'm asking. Where are you playing golf tomorrow? I don't give a fuck about the show. Where are you playing golf?
Williamsburg on the Yorktown course.
Okay.
What's that? Williamsburg National. So
yeah.
Yorktown, and then the second day is at Stonehouse, and the third day is at Brookshire. So it's a match play event, the Colonial Cup. It's Patriots versus Loyalists. I'm on the Loyalist side, so.
Oh my God, you conspiracy theorist! Why are you playing on the Loyalist side?
That's where I got drafted. I don't have a choice. I got drafted there. So I'll be wearing my red shirt tomorrow.
Is this like a real tournament? Like, are there real things at stake here, or just?
Yeah, no, it's I think this one's more pride. You know, it's real golf. It's not scrambles like that. You know, so you're playing your own ball. This is a match play event. They started last year. A bunch of addicted golfers that just finding some reason to have competition, and that's all it is. But it's 3 days of match play.
Which one of those courses have you already played before?
I played the Yorktown. I missed the Stonehouse tournament, so the other two, Brookshire and Stonehouse, will be my first time on those.
Nice. And you spent the past weeks not playing those for some reason?
No,
I understand. I'd be like at that course every day.
They're a little expensive. I went to Langley, and they have a Langley Air Force Base. Man, that thing is in good shape for the month.
That's what I keep hearing, but you won't call me. You won't let me know when you go.
I never know when I go. I just wake up and show up there.
I'm not allowed on base. Yeah, that's on me, actually.
Yeah.
I forgot. It's schools and military bases. That's right.
Yeah. And golf courses, I think.
There's this whole thing there against terrorists and stuff. So
Oh no, I say terror. Wait, what are you talking about?
Whoa.
What?
I say terrorists. I just said I'm not allowed there.
That's strike 3.
I wonder why.
Quite the jump you made there.
You're probably coming through the gate pretty hot with one of these. And
Yeah, that's why I can't go back. They're like, sir, you cannot drink
You
here
were
at that
drinking
level.
IPAs on the course, and you are out of hangout.
I thought hole 6 meant we were getting together.
No, we'll
Well,
definitely
Mike,
have to get on the course.
We appreciate you coming on the show, Mike. It's great to hear about it. I'm going to have to go to your place when I come down there next.
Yeah, Phil's in New Jersey now. He's actually close enough to come visiting us. So
Yeah, come on, man. I appreciate you guys having me. This is great.
I'm going to get really drunk and get on that death ladder. That's my plan.
Well, I try to tell the servers and bartenders, don't have alcohol before you get up there. Do that sober and then drink later. But
Oh, that's my bad then. Don't check the cameras from today. Yeah, that's on me.
yeah, don't buy them a shot and then tell them to go to the top shelf. Come on.
Good luck tomorrow on the course.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
right,
Thank you.
right. Well, Mike, we appreciate you stopping by. Again, 1631 in Poquoson. If you're in the area or you're coming through the area, make sure you check them out. Killer bourbon, great burgers, good beer selection. I'd say decent people, but you heard him. He's okay.
Thanks, guys.
All right, Mike. Cheers, man.
Thanks,
Good to
Mike.
see you.
Coming on.
All right. So,
Uh,
tell me about these burgers.
Oh, it's so fucking good.
First,
Hold on.
you are an AI generated.
Yeah,
list.
nobody's ever seen Phil in real life. Well, I've seen him in real life.
I have seen him in real life.
Yeah.
but
I've seen Mike in real life too.
That would be really funny if you had an AI host.
My college, friend. Yeah. Hey, I got it.
It would actually no. You know how you know it's not AI because AI would actually be knowledgeable, have skill.
You keep going. Yeah, I'm listening. There's
That's
70
about.
other
That's
trees.
literally all I can think of. That's as far
So
as my
you're not
brain
AI.
goes. AI has a much bigger brain. Yeah.
Now I'll tell you all about the burger, because I fuck with it.
they are delicious, and Daniel doesn't bring me home one every time. And it
Okay,
makes
well
sense.
that's unimportant.
You did bring me steak bites, and that was very important, and I appreciate that.
Give me an example of one of their weekly ones. What are we doing here? Is it getting crazy?
So they did a California burger this past week that had
You didn't fucking
guacamole
bring
on
me a
it.
California burger. Jesus,
It's a play at California. Mike's listening. I don't want to hurt his feelings, but it's a play.
you know I'm from there.
It's a play at California.
Are you?
Mike lived in California. Tiffany's from California, from what I understand.
I think the Bay Area, to be specific.
Is it? You think it's around that area?
Yeah, I think so. If I
Weird.
remember correctly. I've heard it once.
Weird.
You've
Actually,
been there.
one of the first times Tiffany and I went to 1631, or that we went together, was for brunch because they did a Loco Moco. And again, I feel like I've already talked about spam. I love the Hawaiian culture. If you put 2 hamburger patties over rice and pour some gravy on it, I fuck with that.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm getting fatter every day for a reason. A lot of spam, a lot of Loco Mocos.
Yeah.
But we went for a brunch and they had a Loco Moco with grits and Southern style grits instead of rice and gravy and hamburger patties. I was like, yeah. Whatever people are doing. Yes.
And he's been there every day since.
Pretty close. Yeah. It's pretty close, actually.
Yeah. Well, again,
I was working. I was working in
either.
Poquoson before I stopped working, and I started going there for lunch. And I was like, "Well, I'm about to stop working, so I'll see you guys again soon." Like, I don't know how to fix that for you. Got nothing else on.
All right. Well, I got to come down there and try one of those burgers.
Yes.
And we got to get a picture of that ladder if we're gonna make a decent shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was inspired by that ladder.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. I'll send you a picture of
A
it.
potential stay-on.
All right. Well,
Flight for lunch on Monday. I got you, Woody. I fuck with that.
a bourbon flight from lunch.
God, their bourbon flights are killer though. It's like a half pour of a shot, but they do like 4 of their house bourbons, and it's like a beer tasting. And you just sip on it, and
And then you call it a day.
for me, yes, but for an actual bourbon drinker, they're like, I got time. And then they go home, and I assume what you can say it.
Live normal lives. All right.
I was waiting for it. I love it. No, but cheers. Mike is a good dude, and I've gotten the chance to spend a lot of time with him and a lot of time at the restaurant, and yes, lunch and a nap works just
Unfortunately, we missed his karaoke debut.
fine. We did. You piece
The
of
night
shit.
we went out, he decided to sign up as we were saying we were leaving.
Piece of shit.
So
Next time Mike does karaoke, I will put it on our Instagram. So make sure you follow us on Instagram. Oh, speaking of dangerous company. Oh no. Mike. Oh no. You don't want to know, Bill. Are you supposed to be here? Mike?
that's just for the record. It's very normal.
Yeah, very normal for him.
In fact, I
Currently.
hope she was tuned in the whole time because she already missed it.
She was not.
Gotta rewind. Gotta rewind that footage.
Phil, when are you going to come down here? Or when can I come up there? That's the real question.
Let's make it happen.
Okay. I literally,
Either direction works. We'll make it. We can make it work.
when you say it like that, I don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you got going on tomorrow? I'm not golfing tomorrow. What are you doing tomorrow?
Yeah. Yeah. Come on up. We'll go get some beers.
Well, it's not about that. I was just curious what you're up to tomorrow.
Well, it's a Friday. So like a lot of the adult world, I'll be working.
Ew, really?
Yeah. Something you don't understand anymore.
Stupid.
I think it's because you're, what are you?
Alcoholic. Why did you
Forgot
get
about
a
that.
tab for me? That seems weird.
Um,
All right. You guys want to call it?
No, I don't actually. I have one other thing I'd like to post real quick.
oh,
I gotta find it first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No?
We're not doing trivia tonight, but I have 27 seconds of something I'd like to watch, just for me mainly. Y'all
Okay.
can watch it if you want.
Oh,
You don't have to.
God.
You can log out.
You're going to make it. But there's no turning back for me now. My dad.
Okay, there's no trivia tonight, but you're going to make it with trivia loading is one of my favorite 5 seconds of media ever produced. You're going to make it. Trivia loading. Fuck. Phil,
Oh, we actually have a video we never shared.
which one?
It's the Instagram one.
Oh, I've never seen it.
You want to take a look at Burgers?
Oh yeah,
Burgers
1630.
Brew.
I forgot. Thanks for remembering you had a video that I made for you a long time
Yeah.
ago and that you created for the show.
That bourbon shelf is insane.
Yes, it is.
it is like 4 levels back. I
Yeah,
can't
it's
remember.
4 levels, giant pieces of ice, which if you're going to make a bourbon drink, you have to. Miranda's no longer available, but
Oh, that's me.
Tiffany is available. Well, for burgers.
Fully available.
Fully available for burgers. Oh, we didn't even touch on the fact they do coffee
Oh yeah, they make really good coffee as well.
every morning. Coffee for like 4 hours, and then it turns into a restaurant and a bourbon place. So,
Yeah.
sorry, that's my bad. My bad. I've drank coffee there too.
I have got
Oh.
coffee brought to me from there.
All right.
Oh, my sweet Miranda, though. I miss Miranda. Mike. He's like, I can see him shaking his head down there.
All right. Well, thanks everyone for watching. Definitely hit up Mike's place Follow us over on social media. See when our next episode is. It might be next week for all we know.
It could be. We'll see.
That's true. You can put bourbon in your coffee. I do every morning.
You can put whatever you want in your
That's how I
coffee.
make my day
Oh my
Go.
god!
and
I
move.
hope your employer's not watching.
Nah, they don't know I exist.
Yeah, agreed.
That must be nice.
Follow
Yeah.
us on the social medias, Instagram, TikTok. We're still live on TikTok. I always forget the phones over here. Oh,
No.
Paul just joined. What's up, Paul? All right, go ahead.
All right. Join us. I think we'll be up. Check the social for when we're up
Yeah.
next. And I'll see you two later.
See you in the morning.
Yeah, you're making your way up.
Yeah, New Jersey ain't that far.
All right. See you.